In this video, you'll see our journey to Branson, Missouri, where we meet up with our Masterminds group. It's amazing the facility that we go see. Kyle Reynolds does an unbelievable job. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Here we go, leaving our house in Kentucky, heading to Branson. There's Jodan. We've decided to drive our Tesla Cybertruck. We were going to drive the BMW, but we changed our mind. So, anywho, let's see how Jodan can navigate this thing. We'll see.
I have never charged a Tesla at the, whatever this is, superchargers. So I've only done it at home, and I was very nervous to go out. This is as easy as going to a gas station.
Here we are in Branson, Missouri, downtown Branson.
There's Aaron Simmons.
How are you, Jodan?
Oh, there's Paul Spence.
Oh,
he loves the camera.
Oh my goodness.
You like being the star?
No, I'm like you, buddy.
And there's Matthew Simmons, Matt Pelton,
What's up?
and of course Randy Roberts. The only party worth starting. There's Monica and Kent, Kelly, of course. Everybody's here. Everybody's here.
Okay, the cooler's out. Let's go.
I'm moving the whole party. Oh, am I going to be on Instagram now?
He's as hillbilly as it gets. He's only in his socks.
My shoes are over there.
Here,
Man.
look at that. He's got scrambled eggs ready to go. What's your secret, Matt?
Keep the heat low and keep on stirring.
There you go.
That's it.
Right there. How many eggs is that?
That's a dozen.
Dozen eggs.
Dozen eggs. Not the best pan, but we're going to give it a shot.
And just stir, stir, stir. Monica over here with the bacon.
Bacon.
Now that's the best part of any breakfast, bacon. There's Ed in the house. Literally. Yeah. Great to see you, Ed.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. Of course, Matt Simmons. Got the California connections. We have LA, and Long Beach. And Long Beach.
That's right, LA and Long Beach.
Yeah.
Dominating Southern California. We're dominating just LA and Long Beach.
Well, where's one more guy here? Teasley. Teasley's
That's right, San Diego.
San Diego. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we have St. Louis, South Carolina, and Washington. All right. Well, he claims Idaho. His wife says Washington, but he says Idaho. Everybody, this is Kyle Reynolds from Branson, Missouri. Well, he would say Missouri.
Missouri.
Oh, you changed.
Missouri.
Missouri. Okay.
You can go either way.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do people mostly say around here? Is it Missouri or Missouri?
Well, now that you're asking, I don't know if I know.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're in Branson. It's beautiful here. It's almost like a mini, I don't know mini, but it reminds me of Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. It's beautiful, and this laundry facility is unreal. Kyle Reynolds, we have a Masterminds group, and we all came here to check out his facility, and it's amazing what you're doing. You have all these washers going. How many pounds of laundry do you do a day?
Well, they do 1,550 around, so every time you load all the machines, you do 1,550 pounds, and so, normal day for us, 9,000, something like that, 10,000.
9 to 10,000 pounds a day. So that's. Do you work Sundays, Saturday, Sunday? So about
Monday through Friday.
So 50 to 60,000 pounds a week.
Yeah, something like that, 40 to 50.
Okay. Is this mostly through hotels or
Resorts.
resorts?
Yeah,
Okay.
and hotels.
Okay.
Both. Just resort laundry, hotel, linen.
What got you into this business?
My daughter wanted to start a wash dry fold window, and we did that down at the Laundromat, and soon we had 400,000 pounds of laundry done that year. And the next year we did 1.2 billion pounds, and so we were splitting at the seams there. So we bought this building, moved up here, and then the rest is history.
Well, the rest of the industry says this is like the Taj Mahal of processing plants. And yes, I confirm it's the Taj Mahal. This place is unbelievable. You've done an outstanding job putting this place together. Did you design all of this yourself?
Yeah, there was no architect or anybody involved. I just threw it in here, and we were running.
Now, what made you choose like these big Unimax over something else? And then I noticed you have a lot of dryer capacity. You have like ironers, folders. And what made you choose the brand that you chose?
Well, originally I had Electrolux and Milners in here, and the Milners were 275s, and they weren't very easy to pull or easy to reload. So we got rid of those and put these in. And we'd already had the Unimax down at the laundromat in the back room, and so we knew what they were, and so we remodeled in 23, I guess it was.
What's your biggest challenge in this business?
Constant flow of materials. Okay. The business goes up and down all the time by how many people stay in the hotels and how many people are here, you know. So you have slow times, like today, for instance, we're not running because it's slow, and that's challenging because, you know, it's hard to schedule, hard to figure out what you're going to have, what you're going to do, who you need here to do it, and so on. So it's a constant challenge.
So how much staff do you need to operate a business as such?
We have about 16 people here on a daily basis.
Every day?
Yeah, but if you ran the place at full capacity, you'd probably need around 24 people.
Now, a rumor has it that you buy them lunch every day. Is this true?
I do. We have Chick-fil-A on Mondays, Culver's on Tuesday, Taco Bell on Wednesday, Domino's today, and we go back to Chick-fil-A on Fridays because the Chick-fil-A guy, he participates in our Laundry of Love and brings free sandwiches and gives them away to the public when we give free laundry away.
Oh, that's outstanding. Well, you do a great job here. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for having us.
Hey, I'm excited
You've been such a great host.
Well, I appreciate that.
Putting up with all these.
That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering the fact we have all these laundromat people here, and it's a lot to live up to, but now we have to live up to you for sure.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Wow. Wow. Look at this. There he is up top. There's Kyle Reynolds. Check this place out.
Kyle, thank you for letting us.
Wow.
I appreciate you coming inside here.
Which is cool because we just dumped it all here. Oh yeah.
Too much.
That, you gotta have
Steve.
a height.
Yeah. He said he ran into his,
Kent Wells. Hello, sir. Doing well.
Posted. Got a camera going already this morning.
So once it's on the scale,
Right there.
give it a little scan. That tells us our tear weight. And then we'd write down the tear weight here and the bin number to put into curbside. The greatest software ever. And then we'd write our information here with the 250 on here and give it a date so we know when it was going out. And then it would be set over here to be put in the dumper, and it would be dumped, separated into 9 categories. And we separate by machine loads, so we make preloads for our washers as we do that.
So he's got a trough.
Oh, wow.
So he's got a trough. This is the top trough, and it goes down into the bottom trough. Because he gets a lot of suds, it was creating an issue for him. So he was dumping this into this trough, then that trough feeds this trough, that trough goes out of the building.
Wow. Oh, I see how, yeah.
Yeah. So he's feeding out of this trough into that trough. So he's kind of got a double,
Is there like
a double, I don't know,
Protective.
safety barrier. Yeah, yeah.
so and look where the
Drain on the end.
I guess with the drain is higher so than any.
Any of the sludge.
Sure, you have a nice facility in Nashville similar to this. High production. This is what you have to have, right?
It definitely helps. I mean, you can do it the other way, but yeah, that's a
Wow.
significant water source.
Wow, look at that water softening system. Plenty of copper in here.
Without looking at it, it's a Chicago.
So this is a towel. This is a.
My eye has caught some of the things that we do in our other business for our janitorial company. So he's got some equipment. If I thought he wouldn't miss it, I might put this in our cyber truck. So Kyle, if you want to go in the other room for a few minutes, we'll just load this on up.
Okay, truck just got in, Kyle Reynolds' place, and he's, check this out. Dirty's coming in, off the lift gate. going to work. Kyle, how many of these trucks come a day?
1 to 2,
1 to 2. And how many pounds is on this truck?
5,500 or so.
It's early morning. He's got his sorter sorting. It sorts all the way up through the line here. Looks like he has 7 people on this line sorting. And then you go to the other part of his plant. You'll see the launderers actually putting the linens into the washing machines. You can see the whole row here where he's got that going. And on this back wall here, you'll see he has dryers, large commercial dryers. Pretty awesome. So we're going to continue. Several dryers in place. Kyle does about 9,000 pounds to 10,000 pounds a day on average. See, all these linens have just been pulled out of the washer, getting ready to go into the dryers. And here we go. We're see Kent and Matt. Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So we're going back here. It doesn't look like they've got linens processed to where they can put them through the ironer just yet. And you can see some from maybe earlier this morning they have put into their bins. They have, gosh, I don't know how many of these bins going. You can see them all around his facility. So those are set to go. It's going around here. There's Aaron Simmons. Let me get Aaron on tape here.
Morning.
Aaron, how's your morning?
It's early. It's
Early?
good. This is pretty amazing seeing everybody working
So, are you awake this morning?
at 4.
So what do you think about it so far here?
This in Branson or the facility
The
here?
facility.
It's amazing. The thought that went into the layout and the equipment, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
So
It's a Taj Mahal, isn't it?
it's the next level for
Yes,
sure.
it is.
Yeah. This is,
All right.
yeah.
We're going to walk through here, and you can see some dirty linens. And back here, you'll see one of his trucks just came back. Unfortunately, we missed that. We were in the other part of the plant. But you can see all his dirty linens. So Kyle has a good flow going. He brings the dirties in, processes them through this way. So once again, I'll take you on a quick circle. From the start of your processing, your sorting, how long does it take you to sort in the morning, all of your linens? Over several hours?
Typically, we're done. We take a break at 9. We start at 7. We take a break at 9, and most times we're done by 9.
With just the
Our
sorting
sort for the
issue.
day. Yeah.
And your employees, your team members that you have sorting, do they go from here to the other areas? So they get a full 8-hour day?
They all have different roles. I've got 2 people on the towel machine. I've got 3 people on the iron, and we rotate to have 4 people when we do duvets.
Okay.
And then I have people on the washers, and then I have people that are going to do auxiliaries like blankets, pillowcases, and all that. So everyone has something to do.
Well, I will tell you, you all have your system down pat. I'm totally impressed. I don't think I've been this impressed with any facility, but thank you.
Kyle, he figured it all out. So. I'm sure with the help of all you guys, just talking and listening. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no, you're good.
This is all like clean linen that's wet.
Okay,
That
gotcha.
they-
So these are the clean linens?
Well, evidently,
Or no?
No, it just came. It's called at this place. It's a porch, so it's usually stuff that's either gotten dropped or obviously this has been out in the rain.
Right.
Or several different bins have been out in the rain that we've sent, and so they've combined it because when it's wet, they're gonna.
So you got to rewash it. So I
Yes.
hate that for you that you have
It's
to
fine.
rewash it because someone put it out on the porch.
I know.
Yeah, that's only extra pounds for you.
job security. That's right.
Thank you guys. Can you tell me how you guys decided upon your name, the name of your company, your laundry company?
It was
Ye Old Wash House.
It was
Is it
named-
wash or wash?
It's Wash, but I mean, it was named. It was the Laundromat before when Kyle bought it.
Okay, so it was
it's
already so you
like
kept,
in downtown Branson. There's Ye Old English Inn. The Ye Old was like kind of like a theme in Hollister. That's
Okay.
been named that since before
Okay,
we
I
had
was
it.
curious.
We just kept it.
Well, that was smart.
Yeah.
Another load.
Tell everybody about your TikTok channel.
Yeah, so we've been doing TikTok for about 3.5 years. We go under the pseudonym of Lint Lovers. So we go around and we clean the lint out of all of our dryers. We post it and people seem to love it. Our biggest video is a little over 15 million, which is crazy.
15 million.
Just from cleaning lint. People love it. It's crazy.
Now, what's funny is, do you go to all these laundromats and inspect dryers?
Well, when we're out of town and when we're going places, like when we were in Nashville, and when we're here, yeah, I tell people, save some dryer lint for me and I'll come through. I just got done doing like 12 machines over there, so I'll be posting those in the next few days.
So, is there anybody in this business you haven't met that you would love to meet?
You know, I have a lot of respect for the Williford brothers. I like Luke Williford. I like their style. I like keeping things simple, straightforward. They do a great job. I would really love to meet them. So.
Oh, you haven't met the Williford? Okay.
Nope. I've seen him at conferences, but I have not approached him yet. So.
Great guys. Anybody else?
You know, I've met a lot. I mean, we're part of a Masterminds group with a lot of top performers. I love all these people here. But yeah, and I've met Waleed and some of these other people that I've always loved. So.
Oh, you did a big thing with the Waleed. Didn't you do like a folding contest?
We did.
And you lost bad?
Well, I mean, we were just doing some of the packaging details and the differences. So we did that at the Wash Dry Fold a couple of years ago, and it was fantastic.
What do you like most about this industry?
You know, I love the people. I love whenever we go somewhere, whether it's a conference or a CLA conference or whatever, I just love meeting people. I think the networking is the key to it.
Now, most people know you as the lint guy, but that's not what you really do. You have a OPL facility like this. And
yeah.
You do a lot. You started out with diapers,
yep.
And now you do a lot of stops a day. You do a lot of laundry.
We do. So yeah, we started as a diaper service in 2006.
Out of your house?
Out of our house. So we'd have someone pick up the diapers, pick them up, drop them off. They'd go clean them, pull them back, and we'd process them. But now we've kind of let up on the diapers. We let that go last year. So now we're totally focused on commercial and residential laundry. So you're right. We do have an OPL. We have a limited number of machines, but we can crank out a lot of laundry.
Oh, you all do a lot of laundry. I saw your presentation today. It was remarkable. You do a great job. And I just wonder, you know, look out dryers. Mark's here. He's going to check your lint.
Yep. Aaron Simmons was nice enough to record me, and we just cleaned, 10, 12 dryers, so that content's coming soon.
Oh,
so.
my God.
Stay tuned.
Well, you do a great job, Mark, and I'm happy to call you my friend myself.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you're getting into the hospitality industry, which, you know, we've got some monster players here and that, but
with our employees once a quarter, we're always asking them what's working well. That's always our first question. What's not working well? What are some...
But what was happening was, we're 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We close 3 days. Christmas, New Year's.
I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I had my own personal channel, and I just did it for fun. And then I started doing YouTube with Splash 'Em Out.
We are here in Branson with Monica Wells. And I just want to talk a little bit about, I know you're involved in the CLA with the Women's Network. For all the women watching that may not know that exists, can you tell them a little bit about it? Because up until literally a couple of years ago, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, it actually started pre-COVID and then of course got sidetracked a little bit, or derailed because of the pandemic, but we're back in full force. We've got a task force that is planning programming. All the programming is free. Almost all of it is free. Almost all of it's virtual. And all of it's open to any woman in the laundry industry. And the whole point of the network is to help encourage and collaborate and empower women in the industry, because we just have a different experience in this business. And so we have to help each other and learn from one another, learn from our mistakes, learn from what we've learned, what's made us successful, and be collaborative. I think that's a power for women, is we are collaborative people over competition.
Exactly.
Yep.
I know the Clean Show is coming up in August.
Yep.
And they have some events for women only.
Yep.
What are some of those events? Do they have it all planned out and sketched out yet?
Yeah, so tentatively we have a happy hour scheduled for women attending the Clean Show, and I think, don't quote me, I don't know the date on that. I'm not even going to say that. But then we have a 2-hour luncheon scheduled on Sunday for women, and there's only maybe 120 seats, so it will definitely sell out.
Go fast.
And we have a phenomenal speaker coming to talk.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to sign up today.
Awesome.
I keep saying I'm going to sign up. If you go on the CLA's website and click on that, it can actually tell you what events are going on where. I highly suggest it. Mm-hmm. It's a great event. And then in October, the Wash Dry Fold conference is coming up.
In Nashville.
Do you guys plan anything for women during that as well?
I'm not sure what we've got cooking for that one yet. It's a little bit out there, so stay tuned for that. But there's lots of forums where we're having laundry owners come and talk to women virtually in the space on the monthly program. So definitely check out the schedule on CLA's website.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Check them out, ironing these sheets. They're just rolling out these linens. They do a great job. They do 10,000 pounds a day. These people are workhorses. They do a great job. You look right here, and what are these, ma'am?
These are coffins.
These are what?
Coffins.
Yeah, no, I mean, what are you doing with all these?
They're
going to get
going to the iron, yes.
So all of these are going to the ironer. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Well, you work hard. You do a great job.
Thank you. Okay.
They're doing towels here. Very nice, very fast. Everything's stacking up. Yes. Everybody's doing something. You guys do a great job. You guys work hard. Everybody, we're standing here with Steve Disser out of Nashville. He owns Nashville Towel.
That's correct.
Now you have a plant similar to this, and we all got to tour it. What do you find that they're doing similar to you?
Oh, we're doing a lot similar. We're doing the same type of customers, same type of goods, same type of equipment. You know, that they've got a lot more space, and it's a lot cleaner, a lot more organized. So
yeah. Coming to things like this, have you seen anything that you might change in your facility?
Sure. You know, my goal from a meeting like this is to pick up one or two things. If I can pick up one or two ideas, it pays for the trip. It pays for the time. Yeah. So, you know, I really love the sort table. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get the cart dumper and the sort table in my plant right now. It's a space consideration. I don't know if I can do that, but I like it.
Yeah. Now, you went to Ole Miss.
I did.
But your father, was it your father who owned Laundromat?
Yes, he started in the laundromat business, eventually got into the dry cleaning business. I learned that. I worked with him all through high school, joined him after business school, and ended up buying him out and then selling that operation and starting the current operation.
So after college, you just came right back to laundry.
That's it.
You try to get
dirty laundry in your blood, and it just stays there. It's the bleach.
Yeah. So do you regret any decisions you've made along the way, or would you change anything?
No, I think, you know, even though the dry cleaning industry wasn't a good experience as far, you know, just because it was a dying industry, if I had have gotten out of it before I did, I wouldn't have fallen into this, because this didn't start up in Nashville until, you know, there's always been traditionally hotels and everything, but our target is the boutique hotels and the smaller hotels and the vacation rental management.
Yes.
And that didn't exist, you know, in Nashville before that. So.
And the name of your business is Nashville Towel, but
Nashville Towel and Laundry.
And laundry. So you do everything. You don't do any personal laundry,
no.
do you? It's all commercial.
No, only commercial. We do sheets, towels, we do salons, we do towel rental to gyms, that kind of thing. And then most recently we've gotten into event rentals and rentals to smaller clients that, you know, if you're a small client and you have a 2-bedroom Airbnb, you can't you can't get the quality and what I can't even service a facility that small. So what we've started doing is renting linens to places like that. That way I can combine and wash all those linens together, and somebody who owns a smaller type system can still get the service and the quality that the bigger guys get.
Yeah, well, you run an excellent operation in Nashville, and I'm sure we're going to be doing some stuff in Nashville. So Kelly and I are going to be going to Nashville. We go to Nashville all the time now that we have a friend in Nashville.
Come on.
We'll come see you for sure.
Anytime.
All right.
Thank
Good
you,
to see you,
guys.
Steve.
Appreciate it.
This is Matt Pelton. He's from Virginia.
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yep.
And you have a pretty large commercial facility as well.
Not as large as this one, but yes.
Yeah.
Ours is about 4,000 square feet.
4,000 square feet.
Yep.
Now, how long have you been in this business?
In business in general, in laundry business, since 2018. So we built out our new facility in the spring of 2022 is when we finished it.
And what's the biggest challenge you found so far in this business?
Biggest challenge, I would say, is consistent work. I mean, consistent. In my business, we're pretty seasonal, so we get really busy during the summer. And so for me right now, my focus is trying to find some more consistent work throughout the year.
Yeah. So
you're
you're
certain accounts. I need certain accounts that we can do year round.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you're a tourist town.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do a lot of Airbnbs and a lot of short-term rentals that are in our town or in our city and around us. So we get a real spike, a lot of business in the summer. So we're trying to backfill some of that business during the winter to keep the facility running.
Yeah. So what do you look in the future? Are you looking to grow, or are you as far as getting more equipment, or are you just trying to stay with what you have and growing that within?
I'm trying to optimize what we have. When we built our new facility, we built it big enough to grow into. Okay. And so we're not even close to growing into it yet. So we're trying to optimize what we've got. That facility that we've done, I think we've done a nice job laying it out and a nice job with putting the equipment in it. But right now, I'm not itching to put additional equipment in it. I just need to get what I've got going more. Yeah.
So what did you do before Laundromats?
I was an engineer.
That answers it.
Yeah, that answers probably a lot of things. I was an engineer, did some application engineering, worked a lot with diesel engines, worked with pumps, did a lot of different things throughout my 25 years in engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
I met you at the Wash Dry Fold conference, and when you got up and you spoke at the conference, and I was amazed. I'm amazed now that you've only been doing this since 2018. It seems like you've been doing this for 30, 40 years.
No. I mean, it was just one of those things where I was kind of tired of the corporate world, as probably a lot of people understand, and I wanted to get out and get to do something else. But I liked the laundry industry because of the engineering part of it. Yeah. There was a lot of technical stuff. Sometimes it's aggravating, but other times it's challenging. And so that's kind of a little bit of what drew me to the laundry industry, is the fact that there's a lot of cool things you can get into, and if you focus and optimize those things, which is what I like to do. I like to optimize things and make things efficient, and there's endless opportunities to do that. Endless.
And you have an engineer on staff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's even better. Well, it's a pleasure to always see you, and it's great that we're all here as a group.
Absolutely.
Talking laundry.
Absolutely.
Fun
well,
stuff.
we learn something every time we get together. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's a hard part. What's up, Joe Dan?
Show the man behind the camera.
I'm with John Teasley and Ayed. Of course, yeah, Merjan. I can never get your name right. I always thinking Dijon, mustard. But anyway,
the town next door.
what brings you here to Branson, Missouri? I mean, you're a Los Angeles, California guy.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. This is we're getting together, the Mastermind group that Kent Wales put together. It's such a pleasure to be with everyone here. You know, John came from San Diego.
Yeah,
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
We got Kelly, we got Monica, we got Matt Pelton from
South Carolina.
Virginia Beach.
Oh, yeah, I said South Carolina.
Yeah, Steve Disser. Yeah, quite a few people, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
absolutely. Spend time together, talk about laundry. This is what we live and breathe pretty much daily. And so to be here and talk to you guys and even connect on a human level, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, and we have the West Coast representing John Teasley from San Diego, like you said. And so do you guys ever collaborate over there on the West Coast and talk?
Absolutely, yeah.
Going?
So IAD's throwing me business all the time, and
Really?
yeah. So we love to work together, and I'm going to go up and see his facility soon, and see how he does things up there.
Now, AED has Continental. What do you have?
Speed Queen.
You're more residential, correct? And you're breaking into the commercial end.
Yeah. We started residential, but we're building the commercial.
And AED's more commercial, and you start from residential. Am I
Start from
correct?
residential
Yes.
and leaning towards commercial.
And you have a laundromat, and then you have the closed commercial facility,
closed commercial
which is very nice. We did a video on that. Check that out, guys. And then Teasley over here, he lives in beautiful San Diego. I don't know. We took a train to San Diego. It was amazing. But yeah, you guys do great work, and I look up to you guys' operations. It's unbelievable. 100 drops a day with this guy. And then, you have the Los Angeles Rams and everything else. I mean, unbelievable. These guys do great business, and
Hey, man,
it's my pleasure
We
to be
just want to
here.
grow up and be like you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm still trying. Are you kidding me? I'm still trying. But, yeah. And it looks like AEA got the memo today.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, pretty in pink.
Dressed pretty in pink. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like Kelly said, real men what?
Wear pink.
That's it. That's it.
Kyle, so what is that stuff that you have missing down from the dryers when people take their laundry out?
It's a humidifier.
A humidifier? Why would you need a humidifier from the dryers?
Reduce static.
Reduce static? Why? Would somebody get shocked?
Absolutely. It feels really good when it comes out your toenails.
That bad, huh?
Oh, it feels really good.
Well, they say Mark Hunterbecker might need some shock therapy. He concurs, though, don't you?
I concur. I like a little pain.
So that's pretty amazing. I've never seen that in a facility. You're a game changer.
Thank you.
Everybody who's in this business probably knows Kent Wells.
Oh boy.
And Kent Wells is the guy who started the Masterminds group that we're all in and brought us together to Missouri to see Kyle Reynolds' place. And what made you start this Masterminds group?
Well, actually, Mark Hunterbrinker and I, we both were in a mastermind group. Oh man, this is back maybe 2012. There was 3 of us, and it just kind of moved on and moved forward from there, from ad hoc calls every so often to now monthly calls with more structure, thanks to Randy Roberts, and pushing for that call every month and the good value that everybody seems to get out of it.
So they call this Masterminds group the Dirty Dozen. So there's 12 of us in this group. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty intimidating if you're not, if you're in this business and you're new, forget about it. These guys run a lot of laundry, and just coming here and seeing what they do, you do something similar to this, and coming here allows us to learn a lot from each other.
100%.
And it's been remarkable, and I thank you for doing what you do, because without you being the leader of this group, this wouldn't happen. And I look at this event like this is unbelievable, just putting something together like this and everybody coming together. And I want to thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And it's great finding the right kind of friends in the industry who's going to guide you the right way. Mm-hmm. And that's what's happened here. I've learned so much, and it's funny. When you think you know everything, you don't. You don't. And
well, there's been some great topics this last 2 days. I think every single one of the owners here really has a unique perspective and a unique background. We have an engineer that used to work with diesel trucks. We have a guy Matt Pelton. Mm-hmm. We used to have Mark Hunterbrinker worked at Johnson & Johnson. Randy Roberts was a national sales leader for AT&T. The list goes on. And I think bringing people together that are willing to work together and share information, and some things are confidential. We don't want them on video and going out to everybody, but I think that's what makes this powerful. Also, it was super easy to put this together because all the guys are responsive. Hey, here's the cost, no big deal, we'll do it. And we've all been kind of going with the flow. So I really appreciate everybody else for showing up and doing what they say they're going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great getting a group of like-minded individuals.
100%.
Who are, and back in the day, and I don't know if this holds true to you, a lot of people were just really hesitant of talking to anyone in the industry because they thought they would get out their trade secrets. Really, there's no secrets. It's just, what are you going to do better than anybody else, or how can you make your company better?
Absolutely. And I really think, competition is healthy. It helps to make things better. But I think the hidden secret is cooperation really elevates the entire, at least our entire group, and I think to some level our industry. If I, walking around 3 years ago at the Clean Show when Randy was looking for a folder, and I sort of pushed him in the direction and convinced him to look at Full-Tex. He bought one, I bought the next one, and it's kind of been a domino effect. Well, yes, but that also elevated all our businesses by adding some automation for our niche. We're not a big box linen company. We don't do the same thing every day. A lot of us have customer-owned goods, which means we're processing multitudes of things every day, not just sheets and not just towels. So that was helpful.
Absolutely. And then you also see on top of that how the formulas to get to the price point you need to be to become profitable. And some of these formulas they have in there, and I just can't. You could tell these guys are engineers for sure.
100%. All the spreadsheets and I'm looking at. I thought I was nerdy when it comes to that stuff, and I
didn't realize how nerdy I wasn't
in comparison to that. So
yeah. Well, thanks for all you do, Kent, and thanks for having us out here. We love it. I'm happy to call you my friend.
You as well.
And we karaoke'd on the way home last night, and then we even realized that Monica, his wife, knows how to sing, and
she's a heck of a singer.
That was a bait and switch, Monica. We're sitting here singing the whole way home, and then all of a sudden she sings, and we're like, uh-oh. We got Mariah Carey in the house. Look out. You meet a lot of people out there. How many haven't bought into software at all?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's hitting more awareness because of like podcasts like yours, Splashmouth, and just the word of mouth is getting great, which is, I think, like almost like a feeder system into these shows, into the community. Because what really blew my mind was the recent interview I did is James Monroe, Wilmington, North Carolina, and he was so educated about the whole industry before he even got started. So there's like a new wave of owners who are connected to all of us because of channels like yours, and then what comes next? And one of the things that comes next is, hey, I like to meet other owners in person. And so people are coming to these different shows, whether it's national scale, the Wash, Dry, Fold conferences, it could be the Curbside Conference, we've got another one coming up, or it could just be, the local show. And some of them, like Teeters, did such a great job as in Indianapolis, and they pulled in speakers, they pulled in, guests, they had the booths, and my favorite part about it was just talking to other laundry owners.
When we're talking about software, I can't believe I've gone to several laundromats and people don't have software at all, and they tell me it's not going to benefit them. But I can tell you firsthand, when we were doing this from the beginning, we were paper and pencil. I can't believe how much an advantage people have today to even jump on software and to just scale their business immediately. And then I see people talk about prices, like they'll talk about their wash, dry, fold prices in California to Kentucky. Well, the prices are going to be different. And everybody wants to ask me about price. What are your thoughts on people talking about pricing?
It's great to talk about pricing with somebody local to you, correct, not national, because every market is different. New York, it's closer to $1. In California, where we're at, it's about $2 a pound. So geography makes a huge difference. And to your point about getting software, a lot of people, it's interesting, they feel that, hey, I'll wait until I'm busier. And they keep waiting until they're busier. And why aren't they busier? It's because they don't have software.
Hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, we went to Branson, Missouri to see Kyle Reynolds' place, Yeo Laundry Wash House. It's amazing how much you don't really know until you go to these facilities to check it out. And I just can't believe we didn't do much video taking because I was too busy learning. I didn't realize how much I didn't know. If I were anybody out here and you're looking to expand your brand, if you're wanting to learn the industry, try to get in a Masterminds group, go visit facilities as such, and see what you're capable of doing. It's amazing. Kyle started out so small. He had a laundromat, and then he did a wash, dry, fold, and then moved it over to a commercial facility. it's amazing. You know, like you saw Mark Hunterbrinker, he went from his house, and now he's got a big, large facility. You see Matt Pelton in Virginia Beach, Randy Roberts in Columbus, Ohio, Matt Simmons, who owns Curbside, and Aaron Simmons. They develop their software. Everybody's here to learn. It's amazing. John Teasley over in San Diego, I can't believe what he's built there. AAD, unbelievable. And I want to thank Kent Wells for putting this together at Happy Laundry in Washington. Him and Monica were unbelievable. And Steve Disser, Nashville Towel, he did an unbelievable job. We got to tour his facility first when we were in Nashville. And I just can't believe how open everybody is in this industry. It's just amazing what you can learn. And I look forward to future meetings like this where you can really learn. You know, going outside of what you normally do, it's amazing. But to put something together like this, like Kent said in the video, it was easy. These guys are unbelievable, and I just can't believe that I was able to be involved in such a group like this. We got right back to business. When we got home, I was so motivated, and Kelly was so motivated. We were so happy to be a part of something like this, and I look forward to future meetings as such. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, look below. And down below in the description, you'll see everybody's web address if you want to reach out to anybody or see what they're doing. Thank you.